question is on climate. Last month we went to New Orleans. They had a very large climate conference there, thousands of researchers and scientists. And when we were there, we met a homeowner. He lost his house to Hurricane Ida. His grandmother lost her house to Hurricane Katrina. He blames climate change. He wants action now. Today, the White House announced a host of clean energy measures, but as the Washington Post reported on Sunday, nearly 36 rules that would impact the environment at the Energy Department are delayed. The president's climate plan is stuck in the Senate at the moment. So does the president have a sense of urgency about climate? And if so, how is it not just important to the president, but urgent?
Well, I would say that the president is eager to get climate legislation passed, and there's an enormous, historic, largest ever investment in addressing the climate crisis in his Build Back Better agenda and plan. Of course, he wants to get that across the finish line, but he is not waiting for Congress to act. That is why he has taken steps to tackle superpollutants, phasing down HFCs, rallied the world on methane in Glasgow, stood with auto workers and America's big car manufacturers to roll out plans to boost electric vehicles, put America on track to ensure that 1 of every 2 cars sold will be zero emissions within the decade. He's going to continue to take steps. He's taken a number of steps that he has the ability to take to address the climate, to adjust the climate crisis. And of course, he wants to get his legislation across the finish line. I think the point you raised is a really interesting one. I mean, there is a startling statistic that something like 1 in 3 Americans is impacted by extreme weather across the country. You referenced a specific storm. There are storms that have taken place in the Northeast and the Northwest. It's devastating people's homes, people's communities, and it's also devastating local economies. And it's a reminder of why it's so important to act on climate.
The president believes it's urgent.
Absolutely.